it's Nathalie, and welcome back. Welcome to part 3 of my Grungy Paper journal. So what I'm showing you here, the one on the left side is the printed. The one on the top now, on the right side on the top, is the original. And so these printed off, I have an Epson printer, and they printed off pretty close the way they scanned. Actually, I didn't scan them, I photographed them. So I'm pretty happy with the way that the photos turned out and then the prints turned out. So what I've done, my pages are pretty well put together. Now I just need to do some little add-ons, some little journal spots and tuck spots and that sort of thing. Hello, Kitty, no. Go away, Kitty, no. She just loves to be wherever I am. So I've taken, this is actually a printed copy, not the actual real journal page, but a printed copy of the journal page. And I'm going to get that all glued up, and then I'm going to wish that I had remembered to ink up the edges before I put the glue. So now I have glue all over my fingers. But hey, that's part of the life of an artist, right? Anyway, so a little turquoise ink on that, and then try to decide where I want to put a little topper piece up there. This is on the back of one of the copies, or actually for me it was not copies, it was actual the real paper, the genuine stuff. Anyway, so in the next video I'll show you, I do some little stenciling on top of that little piece of paper that I put for the topper right there. It turned out cute, some little art quote. It's pretty cute. Do I want to put a surprise under there? Probably not. Now in your copy, if you get the downloaded papers from my Etsy store, the arrows have not completely been outlined, and so I'm leaving that for you to do. Those are in my Etsy store. The link is below if you want. It's 17 pages of grungy goodness for you to download. They're on 4 PDFs, and so that you could print, and if you wanted to go along with me on this, you can do that. So on my center spread, I had thought about doing 2 separate pages on that, but I decided to go ahead and just do a spread across the front. And I'm actually using a real piece of the journal paper that has a little number in the corner, and I like that. And then trying to decide, do I want to use those circles? No, I will punch another circle, and whoops, that was a strip. Then I'm going to punch some circles out of that black and white. Sometimes you just need a little bit of black and white. I know it looks like, if you look at the paper pack, it doesn't look like it really goes, but that little pop of black and white can really make a difference. These are so much fun for me because, you know, some of it's in the decision process. Most of my art that I do is realism, and so it's very detailed and very, you know, you focus in and watch this and pay attention to that, and so these are kind of fun. And then trying to decide, they're not kind of fun, they're a lot of fun for me, and kind of a release, that's what I was going to say. And then just letting myself be surprised. I mean, I also do some junk hunting too. If y'all know from watching some of my other videos that I really enjoy junk and repurposing junk. But so sometimes it's about the hunt, you know, I've got something on my list, but then every once in a while I was like, oh wow, look at you. And so finding some of these papers that I feel like look good together or will work together, it's that same sort of thing. What do I want to do next? Here's another copy, the photographed copy printed off. It's on the top. The original is on the bottom. So these are pretty true to color on what I did originally. So, and if you subscribe, if you go over to my blog, myhallcloset.com, and I have uploaded or downloaded, you can download a bonus package, some extra freebies. There's 4 sheets of extra papers that you can download for free. And you know, so if you don't purchase the pack over on my Etsy store, then that's okay, but there's still some freebies for you if over on my blog. So I'm just taking this little repeated pattern, and it's repeated towards the back of the journal. I like that, and then, you know, figuring out what I want to do with that little pink swoopy kind of piece. Aha! Remembering to ink before I glue it down. Yeah, I want to do that. I love those little inks that I picked up from Michael's. And there goes my phone. I will answer that after a while. Let me turn that ringer down. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And so life goes on, of course. So I'm trying to think, what do I want to put at the bottom of that? It needs another little pop of color of some sort. So if I haven't already invited you to, or if you haven't already, just go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give me a little thumbs up on my video. I love doing these, and I would love to know what else you would like to see. I know some of my favorite, y'all's, you like that, Texas, y'all's favorite videos are the ones that I do of like upholstery and sewing things. And I would really like to post what y'all are interested in seeing, and not all the time, but just about what I love, but what y'all would like to see too. I love to teach, share any kind of knowledge that I have. It's just I've always done that, and so that's the reason that my YouTube channel has so many different things going on it. So I'm almost finished with putting this together, and make sure that my pages look the way that I want them to look before I get ready to stitch them together and decide to ink up the back of that little feather tag. I think that looks pretty good. Yep, that's going to fit in that little album just perfect. Now that album came from the Dollar Tree. I shared that on video number 1 where I got that. And of course with Dollar Tree, who knows if you can find it again, but you could just make your own cover if you wanted to. So on my the photo album part, I tore that out of the book, and now this little spine just pops off. I mean, it's like with little tiny little glue dots or something. So it comes off pretty easy, and so I'm going to remove that from the plastic photo pages, and then I am going to stitch that, stitch my signatures to that piece of paper, and then I'm going to glue that whole thing back, not the whole thing, not the plastic parts, just that spine with my new pages back into the little photo album, and then I'm going to cover the photo album with some sticker sheets that I've made. So you'll need to come back and check out part 4 of this video. I just want to tell you once again, thank you so much for visiting my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks so much for the likes and the subscribes, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.